All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you haven't missed me too much. I'm Ryan Fahey with you on SportsTownChicago.com. This is now the second of our three quarterfinals today. If you just missed the first one, it was the Vikings taking it 6-3 over the Hawks. The 4-seeded Vikings will play the 1-seeded Falcons in tomorrow's matchup here at the Centennial Ice Rink at 10:40 a.m. But right now in our second quarterfinal matchup, it's the 2-seeded Glenview Stars taking on the number 7 Sabres. And Glenview comes into this one with 9 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. And the Sabres come in with 6 wins, 4 losses, and 2 ties. These teams have not met in regular season play, only in playoff action. These two teams will have met up to this point. And we're looking forward to some more great hockey as well. For the Glenview Stars, Mairead Harris will be in net for them. And for the Sabres, it'll be number 30, Kara Donnell, in goal for them as well. The two captains will start with the Sabres. Izzy Newberry, number 56, is the captain for the Sabres. And for the Stars of Glenview, it's number 50, Hannah Jensen. Sabres going left to right in their Buffalo Sabres-like NHL jerseys, for those keeping an NHL reference. Not sure what the Glenview Stars one would be, but nonetheless, they're in a dark blue with red and white trim jerseys. Glenview will start this one going right to left for the first period, left to right of the Sabres. First period underway of the second quarterfinal matchup here at the Centennial Ice Rink in Wilmette, Illinois. Face-off won by the Stars. They dump it into the Sabres zone. Around the net it will go. Winner of this one will take on the winner of the next quarterfinal after this one between Wilmette and the Yellow Jackets. And that matchup will come up at around 11:40. We got a lot more to watch here before we get to that third quarterfinal, though. Into the near corner now, it's the Stars with it. And with it is Newberry. Newberry trying to flick it in through the stick side, but to no avail. Sabres now will try to control it down to the far boards in their own zone, as they try to get that one out there. And a play to the front of the net as that one kind of just squibbed in to the goalie, Kara Donnell. And we will have a face-off in the left wing circle. 12:21 to go here in the first period. Still no scores. We have just gotten underway here between the Stars and the Sabres. Face-off won there by the Stars. Back to the point it goes now, and it's Haley Talca, as she tried to get a one-timer there, but she was kind of blocked away there on that one. Now to the near point for the Sabres. This one goes back to the far point. They keep it in play at the blue line. Quick one-timer there. Almost went. Actually kind of threw a couple of skates there. Catching him off guard. And a wrap-around opportunity. Hit off the side of the post, but nothing doing there either. Played in the center of the net there. And a good stop there by Kara Donnell, as she put her glove right on top of that one and saw that one all the way through. So a couple of quick stops she's needed to make here, as we've played 1 minute and 2 seconds of this first period so far. Face off now to the near wing circle in the Sabres zone. Face off will be won by the Stars of Glenview. Centering pass there, almost could have been a nice one-time opportunity there, but that one was stuck away by Hannah Jensen, the captain for the Stars. And now back into the neutral ice area it will go. Sabres haven't really had much opportunities with the puck so far, as we have just gotten underway here in this quarterfinal matchup. Glenview a 2-seed, Sabres a 7th seed. And that one hits off the top of the crossbar over the glove side of Donnell. Well, that one was close. You can hear the ding on that one. And now to the near point, they bring it back in. The Stars trying to settle that one through the left wing circle, can't, and the Sabres will get it back out to clear to neutral ice. Bringing this one up now for the Sabres will be Chloe Solarte, and Solarte didn't have much to do with it. She delivers a hit after that one. So now the Stars clear it back to neutral ice. Sabres trying to get control of it, but can't. And this one now will go to Paige Connors for the Stars. Paige Connors now brings it up now into the Sabres zone. She gets it right back off the pass, trying to backhand that one in center, but could not do it though. Sabres get a couple of nice sticks on that one to the near boards, and they get it back out. One of the assistant captains, that being Maddie Hogg, brings it back into the zone. And now with it there for the Sabres, they bring it back in. As getting that one to try to get it in there was Briar Good. And now back to neutral ice we go again. Sabres look to try to dump that one in. And now bringing this one up will be Carrier. Rachel Carrier wraps that one around as the Stars will get it back. Stars now look to have it at their far end boards. Can't clear it out though. And off that quick stick tie-up it does. And a nice opportunity for the Stars here on this potential 2-on-2. But a good stick from behind by Olivia Kurtz. And we get a whistle, and that one will be an offsides. Fans Fans, catch Chicago Wolves at home on Sunday, February 15th at 4 p.m. versus the Grand Rapids Griffins. Sunday, February 21st at 7 p.m. versus the San Antonio Rampage. And against that same squad the next day at 3 p.m. as well. Don't miss the live AHL action. For tickets or any youth hockey info you need, call 1-800-THE-WOLVES. As we're back in action now off that face-off win there by the Stars. 10 minutes to go here in this first period. Still no score. As that one, off that quick flick of the wrist at the one-timer there, goes around on the far board to the far point. Kept in by the Stars. They wrapped that one around the net of the Sabres. Nobody there on the near end to get this one. And the Sabres trying to backhand that one out. Does stay in their zone, however. So now, for the Sabres, they try to clear it out. They do. And bringing this one up now is Mary McCoy. McCoy loses control of that one. And it goes back into the control of the Stars. Bringing this one up is Haley Talca. She wraps around nicely with a lot of time with the puck, skating around all the Sabres she can. Back to the point it goes. With it is Michelle Kazmarek. She tries to go for one time, and then that one was blocked away by Larson. Now back to the near point. Sabres get their sticks tied up there. 9 minutes to go here in this first period. Still no score. As that one trying to go in off the stick side there was a couple plays. Did not see who got that one off, though, in particularly. Nice opportunity there for the Stars on the stick side. And now Sabres get it back, trying to do it again there. And that one hit off the netting and out of play. So a couple of nice opportunities for the Stars here in the last minute or so. Again, Glenview comes into this one as a 2 seed today, and the Sabres a 7 seed. And the Stars are without Eleni Tsopoulos due to a torn ACL. So that's the only injury note to make between both teams. Sabres have a full, healthy roster available today. Sabres now have it in their own zone, almost turn that one over. They get this one back out through the point and back to neutral ice. So it clears back down. And it's Thomas with it now. Katie Thomas backhands that one to the far end boards to neutral ice. And back it goes to Thomas off that couple pass deflections. Now trying to go up with this one to the far end boards is Hannah Jura. Jura loses control. That stays in at the point, though, by Talca. As that one was passed through center ice, but nobody home. And a trip there, and they're not going to call a trip there. I was going to say it was a clean play there. It was a trip of the skates. Now back to the far wing circle it goes in the Sabres zone. Under 8 minutes to go now here in this first period. Sabres will bring it up now. Morgan Donnery looking to make a play on that one, but to no avail. Back to neutral ice we are. Back and forth here with 7:45 to go. Backhand play there into the Sabres zone, and the Stars will go off for a change. Off the passes from center ice to nobody on the Sabres side. They wait, and an offsides is called as they brought that one just a half-second late. Still no score here. 7:34 left to go here in period number one. Fans of Chicago Wolves are proud to support the Northern Illinois Hockey League and their Academic Excellence Award program. This program rewards the players in Niagara who are straight-A students in grade school, middle school, or honor roll students in high school. That one hits off the glass now back into the Star zone. Now back to the far end boards. Back into the Sabres zone. They do take control of it and try to flick it back out, but the Stars get it back in behind the net. They wrap it around onto the left wing circle. They look to center it. Back to the point it goes. It stays in play there for Itchel Salter. Salter then trying to go for a one-timer there. Just goes a little wide, too far to the right of Donnell, the goaltender for the Sabres. And now the Sabres will come up with it with a 3-on-1 opportunity here. It's Rachel Carrier bringing it in, and a stick side save there by Mairead Harris. Harris read that one perfectly and stuck that one away to the far boards. One of the first good opportunities the Sabres have had in this first period as they try to center that one there in the blue paint, but that one went wide of the side of Maddie Haug. Now it's Salter bringing it back to neutral ice. And the Stars, I should say, will dump that one back into the Sabres zone. Behind that, the Sabres have it. They look to wrap it around on the left wing boards. Kept in play there by Talca. Trying to dump that one in more, but couldn't. Back to neutral ice we go. Sabres get it back out. Stars take control of it, though. Up with it now is Shannon Schmidt. Schmidt now to the far point. Has that one taken out again, and back to neutral ice we go. Talca again. She takes control of it and missteps herself there, as making a quick stick on that one was McCoy. And trying to get that one through, but a good play there by the Sabres in their own zone to not let an odd man rush happen. And now with a nice stick handle there, and a quick goal just like that. The captain, Hannah Jensen, gets the scoring started off for the Stars as they take a 1-0 lead. So a nice stick move there, backhand to the forehand and beating it to the stick side of Cara Donnell. And it's 1-0 Stars with 5:48 to go here in period number 1. So the captain, Hannah Jensen, gets the first goal here this morning. 5:42 now left to go. A centering pass to Jensen again. That could have almost been her second goal in a matter of seconds. Nonetheless, those Sabres now have it back to their own control in their own zone. They look to clear it back out to neutralize. Can't. Talca keeps it at the near point. She looks to try to center that one in. Couldn't do much with it, though, as the Sabres now will clear it back out. And that was touched by a Stars stick, so no icing will be called. And the Stars now wrap it around in their own zone to the far end boards. They make a stick play on it to try to clear it to neutral ice. They do, and now they try to push it back up into the Sabre zone. Coming up with this one now is Katie Wynn. Wynn on her backhand to the left wing circle, looking to center that one there, but the Sabres get a stick on that one and get it back out to neutral ice. Stars try to dump that one back in. Sabres settle it down near center ice. Maddie Hogg trying to make a play on that one, but it's going to be taken away there by the Stars. Now up with it is Hannah Jensen, the captain, who got the first goal not too long ago. Looking to try to go stick side again. That one goes over the top of the cage. 4:40 to go here in this first period, 1-0 Stars. That one's going to be sticked away, and it's Hogg again looking to make a play here, going into the Stars zone. She's going to be hit there by a couple of defenders. A little slow to get up, though. No call made by the officials for a potential penalty. Sabres now have it back in their own zone. Veronica Razganina. And now to the far points. The Stars just wrap that one back in behind the Sabre net. And a centering play there for Hogg to get it back out. And she does try to almost have control of it, but it went behind her as that puck was kind of rolling behind her as she was trying to settle that one down. And looking to fight along the boards for that one is Hannah Jura for the Stars. He keeps it in the Sabre zone, tries to center it there, almost gets her own pass back to her, and will have it now at the far point. Jura now looks to one-timer that one, but a stick there by Maddie Spain will clear it back out to neutral ice. And trying to catch the Sabres in a change, and a glove side opportunity just went a little wide there by the Stars. That was Katie Thomas on that shot on goal just a moment ago. 3:30 to go in this first period, 1-0 Stars with the lead. As now, Sabres now have it to the near boards on neutral ice, and it's Rachel Carrier looking to bring this one up again. Just keeps it onside, and that one not really what was kind of in the mind of Mairead Harris. She kind of went up for that one a little uncomfortably. And now a play right in front of us here at the near boards. Carrier will have that one go back towards neutral ice. Kurtz lets that one dump back in, and that will be an icing. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds left here in this first period. 1-0 Stars off the goal by the captain, Hannah Jensen. They'll take on the winner of the next quarterfinal matchup to be played later on this morning. That'll be the Yellow Jackets versus Wilmette. That's coming up after this one, so we'll see who goes into the next round in these next two games between the four teams we'll be seeing. Face-off win there by the Stars, controlled now back by the Sabres. Stays in at the point, though. Stars keep it into the zone. And now going up for this one, and trying to go to a stick side, but a nice save there by Cara Donnell as the shot there from Shanna Smith kind of rolled off of her stick a little funny there, but a good recovery by Donnell to swallow that one up with 2:47 to go here in the first period. So face-off now to the right wing circle in the Sabres zone. Now back to the near point for the Sabres to try to backhand that one up, but couldn't. The Stars now will lose control of that. Sabres bring it up. And with it now, Chloe Solarte trying to get a shot out there. A couple sticks stop that from happening, though. Now with it, goes up. And a scram and a little board play now as the puck stuck there for a little bit. And it goes into the Sabres zone, but A lot of bodies trying to get just one puck there. Puck really ain't moving that much. We're just kind of pushed up against the boards along with each other. Who comes away with it? And that one will be sent back in deeper into the Sabres zone at the right wing circle. And a quick play, an aggressive play by Danella to cover that one up. She tried to make a stick play to clear it out, but it came right back to her, though, and she covers that one up with 1:56 to go. So now into the right wing circle in the Sabres zone. It'll be Maddie Hogg taking the faceoff for the Sabres, and she does win that faceoff. She'll clear it out onto neutrals and try to bring it back into the Stars zone. Hogg trying to get through a backhand, and we're going to get a penalty called here. I believe we're going to get a hook call there, as going to the bench is Donnell, and we will get a hook call on the Sabres. We'll go on the power play. And it was Jamie McCarthy who will be called for the hook. So she'll go to the box now and serve this 2-minute minor. So 5-on-4 hockey here for the Sabres, who are down 1-0 with 1:44 to go here in this first period. Stars do win that faceoff, though, in their right wing circle. And now looking to bring this one up short-handed there was the captain, Hannah Jensen. Short-handed, keeps it in play, almost goes around one defender. Sabres get it back, though. Maddie Hogg now brings it up down to the far boards, trying to center that one in, but now with the cleanest of passes, and that one is covered up right there by Harris. 1:18 to go here in this first period. 1:34 overall left on the Sabres power play off the hooking call there on Jamie McCarthy. Now face off into the right wing circle for the Sabres. Sabres now have it back in. They're looking to go around the boards with it now. Stars get it back around their own net. They look to backhand that one out, but a stick tie there. But then they eventually clear it out. 1 minute to go here in this first period. Because now it's Katie Thomas with it, looking to try to clear that one out. Gets it around to the near boards here in front of us. And a play there, and a couple bodies collide as that one goes back out to neutral ice. Stars clear it, Sabres dump it back in, and up back and forth we go back to neutral ice. Player that now goes into the far side, not the best of passes. And now look out there as an errant clear out. As that's a very dangerous play. Good thing nobody was hit with that puck there, as that was Katie Wynn who tried to rifle that as a Randy Johnson fastball out of the zone, and it went into the bench. Good thing nobody took contact with the puck, though. Good thing for us there's a net in front of us here, so no pucks are coming up to the broadcast booth, so I'm not going to get hit yet, unless it goes to the Raptors, but nonetheless. Back to the game now. That one is going to be cleared out by the Stars, and that will be iced down into the Sabres zone. 29 seconds left to go here in this first period. Sabres look for another action because they haven't had much to do with the power play, and almost with a one opportunity there was Hogg, but that one's going to be sticked away. Back to Jensen, it goes down to the far point. Gets it into the Sabres zone. Jensen now will skate around with it on her backhand. Looks to try to flip that one to center it, but not much with it though, as Hogg will come away with it. 10 seconds to go, 7 and counting to be exact. Here comes Hogg. Final seconds left. 3 seconds, not a clean clear on it, and that will do it for period numero uno. So a lot of aggression on the side of the Stars side of it for Glenview, and that's how they have this 1-0 lead at the end of period number 1. Fans of Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and the second largest in the country. It is made up of 40 travel hockey organizations and almost all the clubs from Illinois, with a few from Indiana and Wisconsin. In this 46th season of play, the Northern Illinois Hockey League numbers 337 teams across all its playing divisions. The NIHIL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Mite, Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHIL partners with the Chicago Wolves to hold the league's Wolves Cup Championship Tournament at the conclusion of each season. For more information about NIHIL and its programs, please contact David Lubin, the NIHIL president, at www.nihil.info. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, Ryan Fay with you on the broadcast. Rosa Manrique doing the camera work, doing a fantastic job as always. Glad you're with us on this Valentine's Day morning. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there tuning in. Hopefully some of you are going to go out for a nice meal or two tonight. Us broadcasters work on Valentine's Day. This is the love and joy I have. My Valentine is the microphone. You can leave with that as you may. I know Rosa just had made a good laugh at that one. You get to see her reaction, though. Anywho, second period about to start here. Both teams have switched sides. Sabres will be going right to left. Stars going left to right, as the Stars have the 1-0 lead here, as we will now drop the puck for period number 2. Here we go. Sabres will win the faceoff there at center ice, as they still have 12 seconds and counting left on their power play, as the Stars have it in their own zone. Sabres trying to make a play in the power play, and both teams are now at full strength. Larson now with it in her own zone, has that one stuck away. Jensen wraps that one in behind the net to the far side of the Sabres zone. Back with it to the near side. Jensen trying to go glove side with it, though, but she didn't get the cleanest shot opportunity off that, as that one was easily stuck away there by Donnell. One timer there, stuck away by a Sabres defender. Now to the near boards it goes in front of us here. Kept in play by McCoy, going back towards her to the near wing circle in front of Donnell, but that one is stuck away again. McCoy will bring it up, and that one is cleared back down into her own zone, as going for this one is Olivia Kurtz. Back to McCoy to the near boards. Going to try to clear this one. Can't do much with it. Stays in her own zone. They're having a little issue getting out of their own zone right now. We've just gotten the second period underway. 13 minutes per period. 11:53 to go in the second period. Back with it now for the Stars is Katie Wynn. Wynn centers it to Jensen. And a nice glove save on the backhand shot from Jensen. Donnell with the save. So nice keep calm play there by Donnell to not get fooled by any backhand forehand tricks from the captain, Hannah Jensen. 11:44 to go here in the second period. Far wing circle faceoff in the Sabres zone is won by the Sabres. They settle it down and try to clear it back out. Back to the point, though, the Stars keep it in play. One timer there, and a quick stick there. Scramble for it in front of the net. Where is it? It's on the far boards now, and does not stay in play, and the Stars will have to go back and reset. Back in neutral ice, far boards it goes. In play with it now is Sarah Sanders. Sanders looks to center it, flips a shot in. Donnell tried to go for the glove, but could not handle it cleanly. It stays back out. Sabres get it back. And a play for it at the front of the net. A bouncing puck goes to the far boards. Sanders rolls it around, and they look to center, but nobody home. Sabres will get it somewhat out. Stays at the far point, though, as the Stars keep it in. Now to the near boards. And that one dribbled away through there as that went through the blue paint, but nobody touched it. Now the Sabres look to clear it out to the far boards. They do, and they will now clear it out to neutral ice. About 10:30 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Stars. As with it is Kennedy O'Brien. O'Brien gets it back to neutral ice, where Sabres having a little trouble trying to control the puck, and now here comes backing with it there is Maddie Hogg with a couple of nice moves and trying to go over the glove side and not able to get that one through, and that one will bounce up and out of play. It's one of the few opportunities the Sabres have had offensively here in the second period. We've got 10-11 left to go here in that second period. As that one will now face-off will be drawn back right outside the blue line of the Stars zone. Face-off won there by the Stars. They bring it up now to the near boards. And this one will be wrapped in by the Stars. They look to center it, but a good stick there from behind by Maddie Spain. Keeps the opportunity down for the Stars. And tripping herself up there was Kurz going for the puck at the boards behind the net. As now up with this one is Maddie Hogg, who had the shot opportunity a second ago. Brings it back in with a backhand, circles around, tries to center for a deflection. Can't get much with it, nobody was home. They look to center it again. That'll be stuck away to the glove side, and that one is going to get meshed up in the net on the side of the cage, and the ref will blow the whistle. So 9:29 to go in the second period. 1-0 Stars. Newberry will be on the face-off. The captain, Izzy Newberry, for the Sabres. And Hannah Jensen for the Stars. So the two captains square off at the zone. For the face-off, and it'll be won by Jensen. And an opportunity here coming up on his 2-on-1 for the Stars. Katie Wynn looks to center, backhand there, and a nice stop there by Donnell on the glove side. I believe her right pad or left pad got it. And that one's deflected in towards Donnell. She really didn't see much of that one. Stuck that one away to the far boards. Now they look to center that one, the Stars. Hits off of the stick. It was a bouncing puck there, but kept in and thrown in by Jamie McCarthy. Back into the near wing boards now. Goes back to the point. McCarthy, one-timer, goes back. Backhand shot now, and Donnell throws that one away again. Nice opportunities by the Stars, but the Sabres' goal mine has been awfully good here in this second period. Newberry fights for it, and this one will go back to neutral ice. And now a turnover there, as it's McCoy with it, but couldn't get a shot off on it as her stick was tied up. That one goes back behind the boards, and the Sabres will make a change. But not the best. The pass stays in play. Quick shot opportunity there, I believe, from McCarthy. Or no, my apologies, that was Palin on that one. Nonetheless, we get back to the Stars, who look to clear it out of their own zone, and they do. Now, chasing this one in there will be Aaron Proctor. Proctor had that nice backhand shot not too long ago. Try to create an opportunity to try to increase their lead. Now the Sabres now to Hardy. Hardy brings it into the Star zone. Gets tripped up there. A couple players collide towards the near boards in the Star zone. And now racing up with this one is Hannah Jensen. Jensen on a 2-on-1. Trying to go backhand to Sarah Sanders, but nothing doing there. This one now plays now to the far corner. Jensen looks to center that one with good play here by Jensen, but nobody was home. Back to the near point. Salter now for a one-time shot, trying to deflect it in. Jensen on the backhand, scramble for it there, and it goes back to the far corner again. This one will be wrapped around. And Jensen gets it back to the point. And it's Salter again. Almost a glove save by Donnell, but couldn't get her entire glove on it. Does get enough to get it away, though. Now back with it. And trying to flick that one in there was Hannah Jura. She now will go into the near corner, trying to still fight for that one with Spain. Jura. And Saunders go with it now. Sanders didn't know where the puck was at first. She tried to center that one, but couldn't. And the Sabres will have a little confusion there, but Rachel Carrier will bring it out. Carrier now looking to bring it into the Star zone. She does, but an offside will be called. 6:27 now left here in the second period. The Night Wolves Cup tournament is now being played at all rinks all over the Chicago area. All the teams are looking for the results that will help them qualify for a spot in the Night Wolves Cup tournament and the championship games in Joliet over the weekend of February 20th through the 22nd and the weekend of February 27th through March 1st. Off that face-off here right to the near side, neutral ice. It's the Sabres who dump it back in. It'll be Briar Good who dumps that one back in. And back behind now, a backhand opportunity, and that one is patted away there by Mairead Harris. 6 minutes now to go here in the second period. 1-0 Stars. And now bringing this one up now will be Jensen. And we have four players collide all at once there. Everybody a little slow to get up over there. As it was almost like a pile up on I-94. Nonetheless, Stars keep it in to the Sabres zone. And that one hits off the stick, and a bouncing puck will be kept in still. And now it'll be Maddie Hogg to clear this one out to neutral ice. And now it's Rachel Carrier bringing it in. Looks to center herself in for a shot opportunity. That one's going to be blocked away by Katie Thomas. And off that block from Thomas, we go back towards neutral ice. Back to Hogg. She'll get the interception. She waits, so she doesn't get it offsides. Flicks one in, hits off the glass and over the cage. Stars get it back. Sabres go for a change. Stars now will try to flick this one up, and it's Jensen going for the puck now. My apologies, it's Katrina Paulos who went in for that one. Paulos goes in for that one a moment ago. Back to neutral ice now. And now back into the Sabres zone. And a quick stop there from Danelle, who kind of took it a little personal that there was a little extra hit with the stick there after the save. But we play on. Chan Schmidt was the one who was kind of throwing that extra stick in there at the last second after the whistle had blown. 4:46 left to go. As everybody went to the far wing, thinking that's where the faceoff was. Nope, over here instead. Off that faceoff, it's won by McCoy. Or I should say she got control of it off the faceoff. One timer there goes behind the cage. Stars look to center it. Can't do much with it though. Paulos now looks to rotate and center it. Goes to the back end of Schmidt. Back to the point now in Salter. Near side. Flicks one in. And a stop there by Danelle. Stop that with her pad, not allowing the 5-hole to happen. And we still have a 1-0 Stars lead. Both teams will go off for changes now, as we'll have the face-off right again here in the left wing circle. So now, face-off won there by the Stars. And now back to the near point again. It's Salter with it. Rings it around to Jensen. Jensen gives this one off. As they look to center this one, trying to wrap it around, but could not do much with it, though, but a good opportunity. Jensen now will get back with the puck. And out of the far point, the wrister there goes through a couple bodies and out of the near corner. And a quick flip in there, looking for a stick there, can't do much with it. Proctor now, Aaron Proctor, will try to rotate that one around. And they do keep it in for a little bit, and then the Sabres will clear. And now the Stars bring it back in off the tie-up there on neutral ice. 3:42 to go here in this second period. Now they bring it back in again. They've been winning the neutral ice battles quite a bit here, the Stars, so far today. And now Salter keeps it in at the point. Salter now looks to go backhand with it. Can't do much though, as this one now will kind of bounce over a few sticks, as it was trying to be sent in for Jensen, but couldn't do much with it. Play in front of that, and Danelle almost had to make a dive for that one, as that one just rolled around right in front of her, and nobody touched it. Sabres get it back out now towards neutral ice. Won again by the Stars. They are really winning the neutral battle here in the neutral ice play, I should say, here really in this second period. Shot there goes wide from the far point in. Now to the near side it goes. Salter keeps it in and looks to work it into the near corner. And a centering pass there, almost worked through to Bridget Falkenhahn, but not much. 2:45 to go now in the second period, as it's worked now to the near side for Spain to try to clear it out. Can't though, and now it's Sanders looking to try to go for this one. Looks to center, almost went through. It would have been almost a wide open opportunity for Falkenhahn, but we play on. Sabres haven't really had much offensive possessions with the puck here so far in the second period, as this one will go down 4 in icing. Fans, keep your eye on the Nihill.info website for upcoming broadcasts of Nihill Bantam games. If you are interested in sponsorship opportunities available on Nihill's Game of the Week broadcast, please contact Peter Ferrer at SportsTownChicago.com. Make sure to check out the SportsTownChicago.com website for free downloads of all previously broadcasted games. Just click on the Northern Illinois Hockey League page and follow the instructions. 2:20 left to go now. As off the Sabres win on the faceoff, there was a quick wrister there by Rachel Carrier, and that will be gloved up by Mairead Harris. Now far wing circle faceoff in the Star zone with 2:15 to go here in this second period. Now they try to keep it in at the near point, and now back into it. Sabres trying to have, again, not much doing for that when it comes to keeping plays in the Star zone. And now here come back with it now, trying to get it in on a breakaway opportunity as Falkenhahn settles it down, and a stick play there by Danelle, and that one dribbles in right behind her. She couldn't do much with it, and she was looking for some help defensively. She had to scramble all around the blue paint for that one. And nonetheless, it's a goal for Bridget Falkenhahn, and it's now 2-0 Stars. Minute 46 left to go here in this second period, as Danelle got about 80% of that one before that one dribbled in right behind her, underneath her. She was trying to dive for that one, but could not get it all, and that one squirted past the goal red line for a goal. Out of the far corner, these Stars have it with 90 seconds to go in the period. Now Larson trying to clear that one out. And now Stars have it again, trying to center that one. Hits off the side of the cage. And then they look to backhand it around. Spin around. Mahomes actually going to dribble in there. And getting that one there was Paulos. Schmidt now looks to try to center it. Hits off of a Sabre defender. And now back to the near point. Paulos will try to dump that one back in. As now the Sabres now look to clear it out of their own zone on the far side. Kept it at the far point now with 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Off the boards, pass it goes. They look to center it. And it's Salter bursting one in. Donnell gets a save on it the first time. Where is it now? She does glove it up right in front of her right pad. Donnell having to make a lot of acrobatic moves in her own net here in the second period. Despite the 2 goals she allowed so far today. Trying to get some help from her defenseman, though, as the Stars have had a lot of control in the Sabre zone here in this second period. And that is centering pass there, gets tied up there by a few sticks. Back to the point now. Paulos looks to flip in a one-timer, goes behind the net. Wynn goes back to the near point. Looking to flip that one in. Salter, as that one will hit the left pad of Donnell, and it goes back out to the near corner. And now it's Wynn fighting for it at the near corner. Back to Jensen. The captain gets it back to Salter at the near point. 13 seconds. One-time wrister there. Hits off of the skate of one of her own players and away. Salter hits it back in. And we'll go back to the Sabres and Olivia Kurtz to bring it back out. And that will end the second period. A lot of aggressive moves there by the Stars in that second period. And that's how we have kind of gotten to this 2-0 Stars lead we have had here going through 2 periods. And coming up after this one, it'll be the Yellow Jackets taking on Wilmette. And that'll determine the bottom part of the Bantam Girls Gold Bracket here in the Niagara Wolves Cup Tournament. Fans of Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and the second largest in the country. It is made up of 40 travel hockey organizations, almost all the clubs from Illinois, with a few from Indiana and Wisconsin. In this 46th season of play, the Northern Illinois Hockey League numbers 337 teams across all its playing divisions. The Niagara member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Mite, Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. Niagara partners with the Chicago Wolves to hold the league's Wolves Cup Championship Tournament at the conclusion of each season. And for more information about Niagara and its programs, please contact David Lubin, the Niagara president, at www.niagara.info. About to begin the third period. It's a 2-0 Stars lead as have put 13 minutes on the clock for the third period. Glenview comes in as the 2 seed in the Bantam Girls Gold Bracket, and the Sabres come in as the 7th seed. Both teams back to where they were to start the first period. It'll be the Stars going right to left and the Sabres going left to right. Once again, I'm Ryan Fahey with you on SportsTownChicago.com. Rosa Manrique on the camera, doing a terrific job once again. So now with it, it'll be Maddie Hogg at center ice along with Hannah Jensen. And now we will begin the third period. Ref blows the whistle. Both teams at center ice. He drops the puck, the ref, and we're underway for this third period. And a quick turnover there as a quick opportunity is stopped by Donnell 7 seconds into the third period. So a quick shot on goal 7 seconds in for the Stars. 12:53 left here in the third period. 2-0 in favor of those Stars. Now it's Jensen and Hogg once again at the face-off dot. One by Jensen and the Stars. Playing out of the far point. They try to one-time that one through, and it goes too far and wide to the near corner. And playing out of the near point, we'll go back to neutral ice, and they just dump that one back in on a delayed offsides. Sabres trying to recover it in their own zone. As from the far point, that one's flicked back in behind the net. And Sabres haven't had much control of the puck when it comes to puck possession in the Star zone. And they maybe are going to look to change that now as Carey tried to bring that one in. But that one was intercepted there by Aaron Proctor. Now back to neutral ice. Rachel Carrier now. Carrier trying to stick handle around and deke a few Star players. And that one is going to be brought in on and off sides. 12:07 now to be exact left to go here in this third period. It is a 2-0 Glenview Stars lead over the Sabres. And now they face off just outside the blue line. Won by the Stars. Jamie McCarthy now at the far point with it. Tied up by a few Sabres. That one goes into the far corner. Now Stolitz with McCarthy to keep it in play into the Sabre zone. And this one does stay in play. Good stick there on the backhand by McCarthy, but that one eventually will dribble out. Will it go far enough for an icing? No, it will not. Ref waves off icing, and we play on. It's Thomas. Thomas now will look to bring it up. And here she goes with it now, and it's now Sanders and a backhand forehand shot. Where's the puck? And it's in. The ref points into the net that it's in. It must have just leaked past through the glove of Kara Donnell, and the Sabres look confused as to how that one went in, but the ref points the signal for the goal, and Katie Thomas, I believe, will be the one that gets credit for it, and it's 3-0 Stars. And Donnell really can't believe she let that one go either. So Thomas gets the goal. My apologies, it's going to be Sarah Sanders. Thomas with the assist there. Sanders will get the goal. Sarah Sanders makes it 3-0 on that play that just literally just glided past the glove side of Donnell right on the ice surface. So 11:11 left to go now in this third period. A 3-0 Stars lead. And as that one's cleared back to center ice, so O'Brien now over to Nikki Nudera. Brought back in now to neutral ice as the Sabres clear that one back out. Looking for some opportunities offensively. They haven't had very many. And now back with it there is Nudera. She flicks that one back in. Into the near corner of the Star zone. Larson goes in to fight for it, but the battle is won by Katie Thomas. Thomas now will send that one around. But a turnover there as Newberry has that one flicked through, and a quick stop there by Harris on the stick side to clear that one away. One of the better opportunities the Sabres have had here today. And now it's Paulos now bringing it up to the far boards, but it's taken away by the Sabres as they look to flip that one back down, but can't get it out, though, of their own zone. And now they do. Back to neutral ice. Again, won by the Stars. And now it's Salter coming in with it. Here's Salter, and that one is going to be gloved up by Donnell, but it has that one go off the rebound. Now it's Salter again in the near corner. Now to be stuck away by the Sabres. And Hogg will chase that one out. And that does stay on sides, but now this one is cleared out into the Star zone as the Sabres will go off for a change. Now Paulos brings it up. Paulos down to the Sabres zone, has that one sticked away though right away. And now it's Rachel Carey trying to get away with that one, but couldn't. And we get a whistle. And I believe we're going to get a hook call. That's going to be a hook penalty against the Stars. And it'll be on number 11, Katrina Paulos. So she'll serve the 2-minute minor, and the Sabres go on a much-needed power play with 9:33 to go here in this third period. And they're going to need to score quickly if they want to try to stay within this game. They stick this one into the Star zone, where Salter will wrap it around to the far boards. Kept in play there by Larson. Sticked away at the far point, stays in play for Larson to keep it in. She fights for it, and Larson might have a 2-on-1 here to Carey trying to center that one, but couldn't though. That one goes behind the cage. Salter wraps that one down to the far circle. And now it's Jensen to get it out. Jensen works around a defender nicely with a pass to herself, and the Sabres will clear it back out. Rachel Carey now back with it into the Star zone. Has that one stuck around, stays with the puck though. Tries to flip that one in, and that one will go too far to the side for Larson to try to play it. And a penalty is going to be called there. I believe that's going to be a trip call there on Larson. So a trip call there will go against Michaela Larson. So we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey now for a minute and 15 seconds. 8:47 to go here in this third period. Faceoff will be just outside the Star zone. So Larson in the box now for 2 minutes on the trip call. Left drops the puck, and we got 4-on-4 hockey now for a minute and 12. Now racing up to get that one was Haley Talka. Behind the net, she's got it. Looks and looks around. Works it to the near boards. Looks to try to center something. Can't. Backhands around. Kind of shimmy-sham around a few defenders. Now it's back to Sanders for a one-timer there. It's off of the glove of Donnell off the rebound. And it goes back down to the near point. They work it back in, the Stars. Now the Sabres will have it at the near side. And they look to wipe it back down, and they do. Now getting back for this one is Jamie McCarthy. McCarthy will have this one played now to Sanders. Sanders, who was credited for that third goal earlier back in this period to make it 3-0. Flicks that one back down in her own zone for the players to reset. Stays in, though, and keeping this one in is Solarte. Chloe Solarte trying to flick a shot in there, but goes wide. 10 seconds left on this 4-on-4. It'll be 45 seconds worth of Stars power play, as that one is going to be sticked up and gloved by Mairead Harris. Fans of the Northern Illinois Hockey League and the Chicago Wolves are proud to support the Academic Excellence Award program in Nihil. This program awards players in Nihil who are straight-A students in grade school and middle school, or honor roll students in high school. As Thomas lost her stick there, Katie Thomas for the Stars lost her stick, and now it's a power play for 40 more seconds now for the Stars. Off that trip call by Michaela Larson a while back. And now shorthanded, and a glove save by Harris off the shot there by Izzy Newberry. 7:18 left to go in this third period, 31 seconds left on the Stars power play. Again, the winner of this matchup will take on the winner of our next matchup at around 11:40. When Wilmette will take on the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets a 3 seed, Wilmette a 6 seed. Now, up with this one is Katie Wynn to the near side. Stuck away, though, but kept in play to the zone of the Sabres. They do get it back to Sabres, and they get it back to neutral ice. A couple of nice stick-handed moves there by Rachel Carey to the near boards in front of us. She looks to keep playing with, continue to get towards the net with it. And it's Selter now with the puck to wrap it around to the far side and get it back out to neutral ice for a play to happen. And now coming up with this one now is Hannah Jensen. She skates in all alone, hits off the side of the post there, looking for her second goal of the day, was the captain, Jensen. Back to neutral ice, Jensen recovers and out to the far side. Wraps it around, waits, looks to center that one, and that one hits off the top of the net, and it hits off the side of the cage now, where the ref will blow the whistle, and play has been stopped. 6:27 now left to go here in this third period. 3-0 the score in favor of the Glenview Stars. Now the face-off will be in the near wing. It'll be Newberry take the face-off for the Sabres. And the Stars win that face-off. However, that one hits off the skate and blade of Thomas. And trying to make a breakaway there is Larson. And I believe we're going to get a penalty called there, as a trip call will go against the Stars. And I believe that will be Haley Talka going to the box for that one. It will be. So she will serve the 2-minute minor for the trip call. So the Sabres back on the power play now for 2 minutes. Now it'll be Newberry take the face-off again for the Sabres, as they're down by 3 with 6:15 to go here in the third period. Stars flick that one back out, nice the puck, so they clear it down with the man short. They do bring it back into the Sabres zone, though. Hannah Jura tried to wrap that one around to the far side. Now the Sabres get hits a weird bounce off a partition there. Now a centering pass there, and a shot hits off the left pad of Donnell. Sabres get it back, and here comes Larson. She gets it back to neutral ice, but a good penalty kill so far by the Stars. And almost a 2-on-1 developed there, as the Stars look to center that one, hits off the pads of Donnell. Sabres trying to get it out. They can't, having trouble with it to clear. Now back to the far side, it's Larson. And it's kept in again by the Stars, and a couple players go off for a change. 1 minute left on the Sabres power play, 5:17 left to go in the third. Nice move there by Carey to try to bring it in, but again, another stick save. Not a stick save, more of a stick steal by Sarah Sanders. Now it's Maddie Hogg bringing it up now for the Sabres. Haven't had many opportunities offensively here today, and she's looking for one right now on the power play. Just to back that one in, sticked away by the goalie Harris. Murray Harris sticks that one away. And an opportunity here, shorthanded perhaps, on the breakaway for Katrina Paulos. Trying to beat it in his glove side, but is saved off the left pad by Donnell. And now the Sabres flip this one up to neutral ice for Carey to bring it up. Rachel Carey now looking to the far boards. Centers are looking for some help. Can't find anybody though. As now it's Thomas to get it back far point. Sabres keep it in play. A bouncy puck there, hit away by Mairead Harris. And that will do it for the Sabres power play. Both teams at full strength. 4:15 to go. As now the Sabres have it in their own zone. A quick tie up there with a couple players in their skates. As the Stars have it back into the near side. It's Salter now looking to center it. Hits off a few skates. Play there as a bouncing puck did not lead to an opportunity there. But now Thomas keeps it in, trying to backhand it to save it into the zone. She does, but the Sabres get it nonetheless. And now an awkward fall there by Maddie Spain. Appears to be okay, though, which is a good sign. And now Thomas skates it in nicely, going to the forehand. Hits off the side of the post with 3:33 to go now in the third. Stars keep it in, and tripped up there was Jensen. But now they still keep it in. Sabres, again, having trouble getting out of their own zone. And now it gets back to neutral ice. And they will go off for a change. Goes back in out of the Star zone where it's dumped in. Approaching the 3-minute mark of this third period, 3-0 Stars. And now Jensen, the captain, will bring it in. She falls down, tumbling to try to get that one forward. And now the play for the Stars at the near wing corner. Goes into Jensen, going to her forehand there. Hits off the right pad of Donnell, and it trickles in instead. I believe Jensen went to her forehand on that one, and she will get credit for her second goal today. And it's now 4-0 Glenview. So 2:47 left to go in this third period. As the faceoff now at center ice is taken by Maddie Hogg of the Sabres. And that one off the shot there is gloved by Mairead Harris. 2:41 now left to go in the third. Faceoff taken at the far wing circle. It'll be Hogg and Jensen at the faceoff dot. And the faceoff is won by the Sabres. At the point, they try to trickle it in, but can't. And now Jensen will clear it back out for a potential breakaway opportunity now. With it is Katie Wynn. Katie Wynn now skating into the near side in, trying to backhand that one over, and that one goes over the glove side of Donnell. Now they keep it in. Jensen at the near point, switching in towards the middle. Goes to her forehand, waits, tries to fire a shot there, and a scramble for it in the blue paint, and it'll be covered up by Donnell, and a little extracurricular activity there, as a little frustration is starting to boil over on the Sabres side. Refs do not blow a whistle or penalty called there off of that extracurricular activity. So 4-0 still the score. Both teams stay at even strength, as the crowd kind of wanted an unsportsmanlike conduct call there. Nonetheless, refs say we play on. Still 5-on-5 hockey for 2 minutes and 14 seconds as of now. And a play there by Rachel Carrier. Brings it up now from the far point into the Star zone. She tries to fire a shot there, and it's blocked there. Look out there. And she takes a hard into the back boards, and she's a little slow to get up. But she looks like she'll skate off the ice in her own power, and that one is brought in off and offsides. As Carrier kind of went in hard with her back into the back end boards. And she will skate off on her own power, I believe, and she'll come off for a change. As Coming in her place will be Maddie Hogg, who really didn't get that much time to rest there, as she came out for a change not too long ago as well. Sabres now having it at the near point in the star zone. A battle for it at the near boards is flicked back into the star zone, but not much doing with it. Minute 45 to go here in the game, as it appears the Glenview Stars will be moving on to the next round, and we'll await the winner of the Yellow Jackets and Wilmette in our next quarterfinal matchup here coming up in about 20 minutes. And I'll play there. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity now. With it there is Hannah Jura, and a stop there by Donnell. And she had to look behind herself as well to make sure that puck didn't dribble behind her again. As a couple goals that have been allowed just dribbled behind her, as she tried to make 80% of the save, just didn't get the final 20 of it. So 80 seconds now left remaining here in this third period. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here on this Valentine's morning. As that shot there hits off the tip of the glove of Donnell and over into the glass. And I know we'll be welcoming in a new audience for the Yellow Jackets and Wilmette. And for those who have been sticking around since our first matchup at 9 o'clock, we appreciate it. And now it wraps around as Donnell came out way too far in front of the blue paint. And I believe getting that goal was Hannah Jensen. So I believe that will be a hat trick for her, if I saw the number correctly. So nonetheless, a goal for the Glenview Stars, and that was actually Katrina Paulos on that goal. So that makes it 5-0 with under a minute to go. Now to the near wing corner it goes, into the Sabre zone. Now, the Sabres just dumped that one back out. Will it go far enough for an icing? No, it will not. Ref waves it off. 30 seconds remaining here in this regulation contest. Now it's Paige Connors bringing it up, and she'll let that one fall into the far end boards, into the Sabres zone. Just under 20 seconds now. Play now behind the net of the Sabres. It's controlled by the Stars. They look to center this one, as trying to get that one in there was Michelle Kazmarek. Final 5 seconds to go, and flicking a shot in there is wide, and that'll do it. Final score here in this quarterfinal matchup on the bottom side of the bracket is the Glenview Stars 5 and the Sabres 0. So Glenview moves on to the next round, and the Sabres will call it a season, as both teams will shake hands at center ice. 2 goals from the captain, Hannah Jensen, helped lead the way to a Stars 5-0 victory. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we will have our third and final quarterfinal matchup here of the day, when Wilmette will take on the Yellow Jackets in our final quarterfinal matchup of the Bantam Girls Gold Bracket. So make sure you stick around for that. Come back in about 10 to 15 minutes for that one. I'm Ryan Fahey signing off here on SportsTownChicago.com.